Good afternoon. Planned on being with you at 4:15, but taking care of some public address duties as well. Coaches are meeting with the home plate umpires right now. Leading off for Taft, top of the order, number 4, center fielder Gavin Coseja. Number 5, Baron Delameter, starting pitcher, and number 15, Armando Fajardo at third base. Defensively for the Braves, Logan Kind on the hill, starting pitcher. The second position behind the plate, of course, number 10, Ashton Crossan at first base this afternoon in place of Logan Kind. Number 19, Blake Jewett, he will not hit. Second baseman, number 9, Lane Gilbert. At shortstop, number 1, Wyatt Hesselman. Third baseman, number 3, Justin Walters. In left, number 4, Cade Long gets the start. Center fielder, number 20, Wyatt Selleck. And in right field, number 8, Jack Lyda. Taft just a record of 500 at 9-9, but have a half-game lead on Yamhill Carlton in District 3 as both teams appear ready. Few practice pitches for Logan Kind. Braves will be home for Warrenton on Wednesday. That will be our next broadcast. Going to be a tough battle back to the top of 3A District 1. Neocani undefeated. Banks' only loss came to Neocani, and Banks has to go to Neocani again before the end of the season. Just a couple of weeks left. Playoffs begin, I believe, the third week of May, somewhere around May 22nd. We'll have at least 2 broadcasts for you next week. Warrenton on Wednesday and Catlin Gable a noon start on Saturday, a week from tomorrow. Leading off for Taft, number 4, center fielder Gavin Coseja. Banks in their home white uniforms, navy blue pinstripe. First pitch to Coseja is a strike taken on the outside edge at the knees, 0-1. White pants, navy blue pinstripes, navy blue hats, Vegas gold bill, Vegas gold navy blue, and gold arrowhead logo. That pitch misses low downstairs. Taft in their visiting black uniforms, beaver orange with orange striping along the collar and the buttons along the front of the shirt. Orange numerals on the back. Taft in cursive lettering across the front left to right with the ribbon underneath, similar to the Braves font. 1-2 the count to Coseja after he fouls that last pitch off. Way out in front of it, pitch is dropped by Ashton, but the throw to first is in time for out number 1. Batting number 5, starting pitcher Baron Delameter. So 1 out for Taft in the top of the first. First pitch, again, taken about waist high on the outside half of the plate, 0-1. Logan starting out, first pitch strikes to his first 2 batters. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball, a little bit of curve action to it. 0-2. Logan working quickly ahead of the first two batters. 0-2 the count, misses downstairs in the dirt, but a couple of pitches to play with. 1-2 the count again for the second straight hitter. Logan kicks and fires, left-hander delivers, pitch is lifted to the right side, foul territory, and did he make the catch? Yes, he did, racing in from right field. I believe that's going to be second baseman Lane Gilbert, 2 outs for Taft. Third baseman number 15, Armando Fajardo. Two outs quickly for Taft. Logan Kind kicks and fires. First pitch ground ball to second. Gilbert gobbles it up. Toss to first in time. Taft goes quietly in the top half. It's the Taft Tigers nothing. Banks coming up to bat when we return after this 30-second break.
Give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Lane Gilbert leading off the bottom of the first for the Braves. Banks second baseman. First pitch from Delameter shows bunt, takes a first pitch strike, 0-1. Banks had their closest win in a couple of weeks, beating Valley Catholic on the road just 5-2. That pitch misses high, ball 1-1 the count to the Braves' second baseman, Lane Gilbert. The 1-1 pitch from Delameter, hard chopper high to third. Gilbert to throw to first is in time. Nice play defensively on the 5-3 putout for Taft as Lane Gilbert goes down on a high chopper to third. Batting number 18, starting pitcher Logan Kind. Logan throws left, hits left. Delameter, a right-handed thrower. Logan probably the Braves' best power hitter, although Wyatt Hesselman did have a home run in the win in Beaverton on Wednesday against Valley Catholic. That pitch misses outside to start the at-bat for Logan Kind. The 1-0 Delameter fires, again misses upstairs, 2-0. 2-0 pitch. Swung on, and that's driven to right field. Going back, that's going to get all the way up against the wall. Logan's rounding first, doesn't even hesitate. He's going to be up safely with a one-out double to get the Braves started here in the bottom of the first. Batting number 1, shortstop Wyatt Hesselman. First pitch to Wyatt is thrown behind him, and Logan's going to easily reach third. And now a runner just one base away from scoring. 1-0 the count to Wyatt Hesselman. Pitch is fouled off by Wyatt off the third base side. 1-1. 1-1 the count to Wyatt Hesselman. Logan Kind a one-out double. Reached third on a wild pitch. Pitch is fouled off the plate. Just got a piece of it. Is going to get all the way to the backstop. 1-2 to Wyatt Hesselman. The 1-2 from Delameter to Wyatt, and just off the neck of the bat again, foul. Didn't get much on it. Goes behind the plate. Count remains 1-2. The 1-2 from Delameter swung on. That's going to get to short and tried to backhand it, and that's going to be no chance to get the speedster Wyatt Hesselman on that play. And Banks with an early 1-0 lead. Still just one out and a runner at first. Batting cleanup hitter number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. Throw to first, not in time. Pitch misses low and outside, ball 1. Justin Walters, the Braves hitter, third baseman. Delameter again, a throw to first. Beautiful conditions, Banks and Taft of Lincoln City. Lincoln City actually broken up into 3 parts. Taft, the southern section. DeLake, the central section of Lincoln City. Pitch that taken that time for a strike all the way 1-1. And North Lincoln City, known as DeLake. The 1-1 count to the pitch to Walters. Ooh, just misses a little bit high. Breaking ball dropped as it started to cross the plate. 2-1 the count. Wide at first, 1 out, a 1-0 Braves lead. 2-1 the count. The throw to first not in time. Justin Walters, the Braves hitter. Walters waits for the pitch and fired and ripped down the third base line. That's going to be a base hit all the way to the wall. Braves with 2 extra base hits. Wyatt Hesselman's going to score. Actually, he will not score. He'll stay put at third, but another one-out double for the Braves. Back-to-back extra base hits. And now runners in scoring position with still just 1 out. Batting number 10, catcher Ashton Crossan. First pitch to Ashton is taken for a strike, 0-1. Again, possibly a tune-up of an early playoff matchup. Banks currently third in the latest OSAA 3A baseball rankings. 1-1 the count to Ashton Crossan on a pitch that misses outside in the dirt. Cascade Christian, the current 3A top team in the state of Medford. Banks defeated them, winning their own tournament down in the Rogue Valley over spring break, but fell a couple of spots after a 4-1 home loss to Neocani. 2-1 the count to Ashton Crossan, 1 out. Wyatt Hesselman at third, Logan Kind, runner at second. Throw to first is in time, but another run will score as Wyatt Hesselman comes home on the sacrifice grounder. At the plate, number 20, center fielder Wyatt Selick. Runner at third now is Justin Walters after Ashton picked up the sacrifice grounder. Pitch inside, but got enough of the plate despite Wyatt thinking otherwise and did kind of a half turn out of the way of the pitch. 0-1 the count. Pitch waved at it late, looked off the plate outside, may have just being a little bit too defensive that time after letting the first pitch go that looked inside. 0-2 the count, 2 outs, 2 runs in. Logan Kind and Wyatt Hesselman with back-to-back doubles. Swing and a miss, and that'll be it for the Braves in the inning. But 2-run score, including a couple of extra base hits from Logan Kind and Wyatt Hesselman after 1 full inning complete. It's now Banks 2 and Taft nothing, back with the second inning after this.
Same great smile, same great service, but a brand new location and a great new team. Sarah Hesselman Group is still proud to support Banks High School athletics, but has now joined the Premier Property Group real estate team with new offices located in Bethany. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home, contact the Sarah Hesselman Group, Sarah at sarahhesselman.com, or call 503-313-0748. Your local lender, Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, is here to walk you through every step in purchasing your new home. Christy and her team bring trusted knowledge and years of experience to make your home loan financing process an enjoyable one. If you're in the business or have questions about purchasing or refinancing your home, call Christy Van Meter at Union Home Mortgage, 503-327-5302, or visit uhm.com/kvanmeter.
Leading off the top of the second for Taft, number 3, first baseman Zach Hankins. First pitch taken for a strike to Zach Hankins for Taft, 0-1. Banks a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. Logan working quickly, hard ground ball back up the middle, slow roller, a backhanded, and that's going to go as, I think, an infield base hit. First hit of the game for Taft. Batting for Taft, number 9, shortstop Ezra James. So a leadoff single for Taft, pitch down and in, throw back to first, very close. Just a hair late on the throw from Crossan. 1-0 the count. And we may have an injury to Zach Hankins at first on the slide back to the bag. He dove back and I think may have landed on his nose. Kind of looks like we don't want to speculate. Want to know the count to shortstop Ezra James. Looks like we're ready to resume play. Two nothing Braves in the bottom of the top of the second. Want to know the count to Taft shortstop Ezra James, bunted foul. Quickly into the right center of the backstop, 1-1. The 1-1 count from Ezra to Ezra James. Throw to first, a little bit high, but Jewett able to make a little leap and make the catch cleanly. 1-1 the count to Ezra James. Taft Tigers shortstop. Taft had a Tiger logo, mascot logo for quite some time. Spent some time on the Central Coast, 1994 to 2005. But changed their logo again, throw to first, not in time. Spent some time working for a radio group that included stations in Newport and Lincoln City, including the KBCH, the station that carries Taft High School sports. 2-2 the count. Logan looks at first. Fires, swing and a miss, strike three, throw to first. Ooh, high. Jewett has to dive inside into foul territory to save the throw. Batting for the Tigers, number 2, second baseman Kai Bayer. Runner goes, pitch, hit and run, and it works to perfection. And now Taft is in business with the tying runs aboard at the corners and just one out on a perfectly designed hit and run. And that should have been a double play had the runner not been in motion. Now batting designated hitter number 17, Juan Hernandez. Pitch from Logan, big swing and a miss, 0-1. Need a ground ball or a strikeout here to keep the runners in place. A double play would end the inning and prevent a Taft run. Logan again fires, swing and a miss on a high fastball that may have been out of the strike zone, 0-2. And Logan looking for a big payoff pitch here for the second out of the inning. The 0-2, oh, strike three called on a beautiful breaking ball that cut right to left back on the inside half of the plate for out number 2. Batting number 8, catcher Justice Kelso. First pitch, swung on, fouled straight back, 0-1. Taft with runners at the corners, 2 outs, the 0-1 count to the 8-hitter catcher Justice Kelso for Taft. The pitch from Logan way outside. Also high. Ashton had to come up out of his stance to save that one from getting to the backstop and possibly scoring the runner at third. Logan fires, swing and a miss on another nasty breaking ball, and they got the runner at third, caught in a rundown, and they missed. Oh, I thought he missed the tag, but they say tag trying to come home is Zach Hankins, and Taft, despite getting runners at the corners, unable to bring a run home in the top of the second. And Taft, one hit, no runs, 2 runners left. And Taft's third base coach having a discussion with the home plate umpire. I looked from up here like the tag was missed, but I think Banks may have gotten a break. We head to the bottom of the second. It's still Banks 2 and Taft nothing. Back after this for the bottom of the second.
Banks Post newspaper is the official news provider of West Side's greatest hits. Listen hourly for West Side news from the Banks Post newsroom. Banks Post newspaper covers Banks, Manning, Buxton, Roy, and surrounding western Washington County communities. If you'd like more information on the Banks Post or want to pick up a copy, visit a local business today. You can also visit their website at bankspost.com or their Facebook page, Banks Post.
Proudly serving our neighbors in Washington County since 1946, LaHaye's is your destination for locally made Letterman's jackets, custom embroidery for business apparel or a unique gift, and scouting uniforms and supplies. LaHaye's is on the corner of 3rd and Main in historic downtown Hillsboro. Open Wednesday through Friday, 10 to 6, Saturday, 10 to 4, and anytime online at lahayes.com or call us at 503-648-2341.
And we're back, bottom of the second inning. First pitch to Cade Long, a little bit up and in for ball 1. Banks a 2-0 lead in the top of the second. 2 doubles in the top of the first in the bottom of the first for the Braves. Pitch taken all the way for a strike that time. 0-1. Have some not so friendly visitors up here in the booth. And that pitch is going to be fouled straight back over the top. 1-2. Cade Long getting the start in left field today. Not an everyday starter, but does play some, has some speed, and can come in as a designated runner, but strike 3 called that time for out number 1. Batting number 5, designated hitter Christian Lyda. From Delameter, strike on the outside, 0-1. The 0-1 from Delameter. Ooh, nasty pitch. Took some off it as it crossed the plate, 0-2. Christian way out in front of that one. The 0-2 to Christian Lyda, waves at one, lifts one high down the third base line, and it's going to be caught by the left fielder, Evan Hafferty, for out number 2. At the plate for the Braves, right fielder number 8, Jack Lyda. First pitch, Delameter, check swing foul by Jack Lyda up along the first base side. 0-1. Definitely expect this to be a competitive matchup. For the last 5 wins by the Braves have been all by double digits. 0-2 the count to Jack Lyda. Took the pitch all the way that time. Delameter kind of in a groove here in the bottom of the second. Has not allowed a base runner in the inning. The 0-2, strike 3 called. And Lyda thought it was outside, but the Braves go quietly in the bottom half of the second. We go to the top of the third. Still Banks 2, Taft nothing when we return.
Visit Main Street Pizza in Banks, located next to Jim's Market, for the best pizza in Washington County. From loaded hot baked subs to a Main Street special pizza piled high, we will satisfy your pizza cravings. We've been serving and supporting the Banks community since 1986. Open daily at 11 a.m. Call ahead now to place your order at 503-324-5858 or follow us on Facebook to see our daily lunch specials. Mention this radio ad and receive $2 off any Main Street Pizza.
Whether it's a steaming hot old-fashioned cup of joe or hot chocolate on a cold winter day, or an ice-cold Italian soda or ivy on a hot summer, anytime is a great time to stop by Scoggins Creek Coffee. With 2 locations in Gaston and Yamhill Carlton, their warm and friendly baristas will get you the delicious drink of your choice. Scoggins Creek Coffee, call 503-985-3483, 503-985-3483.
Leading off the top of the third for Taft, number 8 catcher Justice Kelso. Top of the third inning, getting that corrected as we speak. Justice Kelso, the Tigers catcher at the plate. First pitch from Logan is a strike on the outside, 0-1. The 0-1 from Logan kind swung on and got a piece of it, bounced high off the plate, 0-2. Was actually at the plate to end the top of the second, but the third out was came on a call at home, and Justice Kelso strikeout for Logan Kind, 1 out in the top of the third. Batting number 7, left fielder Evan Hafferty. Top of the third inning, 2-0. Braves, 1 out, big swing and a miss for Hafferty, 0-1. The 0-1 from Logan, pitch down and in, ruled a strike 2. The 0-2 to Hafferty, swing and a foul, tipped, could have been out number, well, it popped out of the glove of Cross, and I don't think it would have been an out because there's only 1 out. I think that only counts if it's the third out of the frame. Still 0-2 the count to Hafferty. Kind, the left-hander, fires to the plate, swung on and fouled straight back. Count is still 0-2 to Evan Hafferty, bottom of the order for the Tigers. Logan fires, pitch, strike 3 called. Curveball broke on round the outside edge. Out number 2. At the plate for the Tigers, number 4, top of the order, center fielder Gavin Koseha. Car alarm appears to be having an issue. The home plate umpire says play on. Pitch curveball on the outside, strike 1. A 1 pitch, strike 2 at the knees, 0-2 the count. Logan again looking for a perfect inning. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss on a high fastball, strike three, and Taft goes in order, bases empty, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left after 2.5. Still the Braves 2 and Taft nothing. Will return in just a moment.
Specialty Screen Printing in Yamhill offers your business the creativity and expertise to print your logo on a variety of items. Owners Ken and Linda Johnson have 40 years of experience on industrial parts and every type of material, including ceramic tile. Their fast service can have your project done in less than a week. Visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com, to see for yourself how they can help you boost your company's marketing and industrial screen printing needs. Call 971-998-9274 or visit their website, specialtyscreenprinting.com.
There's a new premier fiber internet provider in Vernonia featuring friendly and helpful customer service. Sign up with Gorge Networks today for symmetrical speed fiber internet, 300 meg or 1 gig speeds with managed Wi-Fi included in the low monthly price. No contracts or price increases. Refer a friend and get a free month of service. Make the switch to Gorge Networks today. Call 541-436-0223. You can also email us at sales@gorge.net.
Bottom of the third inning, leading off for the Braves, number 9, Lane Gilbert. Batting second baseman, number 9, Lane Gilbert. Braves have now completed one time through the order. Lane Gilbert will restart us here in the bottom of the third. Want to know the count? One out for the Braves in the top of the third. Pitch again is inside to Logan, 2-0. 2-0 from Delameter, just misses. It looked maybe outside. Kelso was trying to frame that on the outer edge. 3-ball count to Logan Kind. Taken all the way for strike one. 3-1 the count. Braves a 2-0 lead in the top of the third. One out. 3-1 the count to Logan Kind. Braves starting pitcher. Delameter fires and misses up and away. It'll bring Wyatt Hesselman to the plate. Batting for the Braves, shortstop number 1, Wyatt Hesselman. Runner at first goes, and it's a high chopper foul off the third base side. Braves head coach Joe Baumgartner tried to barehand it on a hop. New ball comes, thought a new ball had came into play. Delameter. A ball was on the field off the foul ball. That's what they're waiting for. Resume to play. Throw to first where Logan Kind is. No. Logan gets back safely. 2-0 Banks in the temperatures in the Portland area hovering around 90. It's affected our Wi-Fi and our laptop. Banks with a 2-0 lead over Taft here in the top of the fifth inning. Also trying to dodge a few wasps here in the press box. Back-to-back doubles for Banks in the bottom of the first, led to the only scores for the Braves. Leading off the top of the fifth, number 9, shortstop Ezra James. First pitch from Logan to start the fifth inning is a strike on the outside edge, 0-1. 0-1 pitch from Logan, down and away. A nasty breaking ball in the dirt, got him to swing and miss. 0-2. Pitch way outside, ball one. Taft had runners at the corners in the top of the second, but couldn't score. Pitch off the plate, 2-2. Third out of the top of the second came on a play where on a strikeout and a runner at third trying to cross the plate. Pitches bounced in front of Ashton, gets away, but no harm, no foul. 3-2 the count. Count is full to shortstop for Taft, Ezra James. Logan Kine, the starter here, continuing in the fifth inning, and he loses James for a leadoff walk for Taft. Batting for the Tigers, number 2, second baseman Kai Bayer. Throw to first. Oh, they got him picked off at first for out number 1, and the bases are empty. Throw to first. Batting still at the plate, number 2, Kai Bayer. Pitch is outside for ball 1. Check swing, only went about halfway. Called strike anyway, 1-1. Pitch from Logan, breaking ball, misses a little bit high and inside. 2-1. Two-one from Logan. Check, kind of a half swing foul. Out of play off the first base side. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 for out number 2. Number 17, designated hitter Juan Hernandez batting for Taft. First pitch to Hernandez, swung on and missed with 2 outs for the Tigers here in the bottom of the 5th. Logan breaking ball, beautiful pitch. Came right about waist high as it came across the plate, 0-2. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and Logan Kine is in a groove, has only allowed 3 base runners, and after 4.5 innings, still banks 2. Taft nothing. Would be nice to pick up a couple of insurance runs here as we head to the latter third of the contest. Still banks 2, and the Taft Tigers of Lincoln City nothing. Bottom of the 5th inning when we return.
Do you or someone you know own a business? As a local business ourselves, we know how important daily operations are, which is why we offer small dollar business loans for equipment, building upgrades, machinery, and more. The credit union even provides employee benefits for business members. Learn more at wanafcu.org or ask to speak with a commercial team member today. Again, to learn more, visit wanafcu.org. In Likeness of You offers caricatures, face painting, temporary tattoos, indoor and outdoor games, arcade games, and even costume hero birthday events. Since 2013, they've even held corporate events for some of the biggest companies in the world. For more information or to book your next party, go to inlikenessofyou.com, thebash.com, or call 503-858-0164. That's 503-858-0164.
First pitch from Delameter way outside, ball one. Christian Lyda, the Braves DH this afternoon, hitting to lead off the bottom of the fifth. Pitch from Delameter, nasty breaking ball. Started way up high and broke off to the plate right down at the knees, 1-1. Pitch way outside that time, 2-1. Two-one count from Delameter. Hard chopper up the third base side. Fajardo, the throw to first is low, but able to dig it out is Zach Hankins for out number one. Batting number 8, right fielder Jack Lyda. Pitch is just outside, ball one. I have a feeling Taft isn't done yet offensively. This is a game that could go all the way down to the wire. Just 2 runs for Banks. Check swing for Jack up the first base side foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hard ground ball, slow roller, got caught up in the grass. Throw from the shortstop on to first. Oh, he beat it out! Taft thought they had him at first. They were fired up for out number 2, but first base umpire says no. And the Braves have a 1-out base runner in the bottom of the 5th. Batting top of the order, number 9, second baseman Lane Gilbert. Delameter showing bunt, popped straight up. It's going to land fair, and the throw to first is not going to be. Oh no, they're going to say it's foul. Very close play. Looked like it hit the line from up here, about a third of the way between home and third. Lane, luckily for Lane, that pitch or that bunt attempt was not caught. Time called as Lane steps out. Runner at first is Jack Lyda, beating out an infield base hit on a slow roller to shortstop. Delameter looks that way. Throw to first, not in time. Apologize for the issues we had in the 4th inning. Heat has affected our Wi-Fi. Again, the throw to first not in time. Just 1 strike the count to Lane Gilbert. 1 out, Jack Lyda, the runner at first. Delameter again looks at the bag. Looks over his shoulder, fires to the plate, and on a pitch in the dirt, Gilbert swings and misses. 0-2. Great pitcher's duel here between Baron Delameter for Taft and Logan Kine for Banks. Logan aiding in his own effort with an RBI double, scoring the first run of the game. Only 2 for Banks, both coming in the bottom of the first. 1-2 the count to Lane Gilbert. Again, the throw to first. He got him. That's the right call, and Jack Lyda is going to be the second out of the inning as he's picked off. Trying to get back too late to the bag. Now the bases are empty. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. 2-0 Banks lead. Pitches upstairs for ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Lane Gilbert, top of the order for the Braves with 2 outs in the bottom of the fifth. That pitch misses down and away. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch, strike 3 call. Beautiful pitch. Lane Gilbert couldn't get the bat off his shoulders. And we head to the top of the 6th inning. Still a tight ball game. It's Banks 2, Taft nothing when we come back to the top of the 6th inning.
Westside Mobile Media is home to Westside's greatest hits. Great top 40 hits from the 70s to today with artists like the Bee Gees, Madonna, Billy Joel, Cyndi Lauper, Whitney Houston, Elton John, NSYNC, Jennifer Lopez, Imagine Dragons, Adele, and more. Local news, sports, and weather updates for Portland's Westside and live broadcasts of Banks High School athletics. Check us out at westsidesgreatesthits.com for advertising opportunities. Email westsidemobilemedia@gmail.com or call 971-330-8122.
The Army National Guard plays a vital role in your community. We're on the front lines supporting essential personnel, first responders, law enforcement, and medical professionals, delivering food, supplies, and medicine, keeping communities safe, making a difference. During emergencies, we're always ready, always there. Learn more about part-time service in the Army National Guard at nationalguard.com.
Sponsored by the Oregon Army National Guard, aired by the Oregon Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Justice Kelso leading off the top of the 6th for Taft, the 8-hitter, and the 8-hitter. 0-2 the count. Pitch from Logan just gets a piece of it straight back, 0-2. Batting number 8, catcher Justice Kelso to lead off the 6th inning. The 0-2 upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. One, two, check swing. And pitch got away from Ashton. Throw to first is in time for out number 1. I'm going to strike him out, throw him out on a wild third strike. Batting number 7, left fielder Evan Hafferty. First pitch to Hafferty, swung on and missed. Fastball blew it past him, 0-1. The 0-1 from Logan. Breaking ball did miss by much, maybe a little bit low. 1-1. One from Logan. Fouled straight back into the top of the backstop. 1-2. One-two pitch upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Believe Logan's only allowed 2 base hits. Pitch is flared to the right side. That's going to be foul over towards the backstop that they use for batting practice. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Logan wants a new ball. Taft only 3 base runners, 2 in the top of the second. Pitch is swung on and a drop third strike throw to first in time for out number 2. Number 4, top of the order, Gavin Koseha, Taft Tigers center fielder. Pitch is swung on, fouled straight back into the top center of the backstop, 0-1. A 1 pitch swung on a nasty pitch in the dirt, 0-2. Do not have the number of Ks for Logan this afternoon, but he has done a masterful job against these Taft Tigers in what could be another matchup possibly in the playoffs. Swung on and missed on a high fastball for out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Still Banks just a 2-run lead when we return in 1 minute. They know who to count on, Logan Kind, with a triple all the way to the fence in center to lead off the bottom of the 6th. Wyatt Hesselman now the Braves hitter. First pitch strike. The outside edge at the knees, 0-1. Logan Kind at third, Wyatt Hesselman at the plate. Pitch is low and away, 1-1. Batting number 1, shortstop Wyatt Hesselman. Telemeters pitch is going to be slapped past the shortstop, and that's going to score Logan Kind. And it's 3-0 Banks. Still nobody out in the bottom of the 6th. Batting number 3, third baseman Justin Walters. Wyatt Hesselman with that base hit and RBI just took the Oregon National Guard hero of the game away from Logan Kind. Throw to first, not in time. Wyatt with 2 RBIs. Logan with 1. Logan with the first RBI, or first run scored, or had the first RBI of the game for the Braves. Strike on the inner edge, and throw to second is not going to be in time to get Wyatt Hesselman. Still nobody out. Logan at second, 0-1 the count to Justin Walters. The 0-1 to Justin Walters, kind of flares one back up the middle on a infield base hit that's going to drop, and Justin Walters is going to be safe at first. Kind of had some curve coming off the bat, and a nasty break to it. Crossing the Braves hitter. Runners at first and second, still nobody out, a run in. 3 hits in the inning, showing bunt up the third base side, and throw to first by Fajardo is not going to be in time. Base is loaded, throw back to third, not in time, and still nobody out. A 3-0 lead for Banks in the bottom of the 6th. Perfectly bunted by Ashton Cross in that time. What else can you expect from a catcher? At the plate, center fielder number 20, Wyatt Selick. Crossing at first. Pitch hard off, may have been off the foot of Selick. 0-1. Wyatt Hesselman at first. Justin Walters at second. Wyatt Selick at third. Bases loaded, still nobody out. And a run in after a Wyatt Hesselman RBI single that scored Logan Kind after he started the inning with the leadoff triple. 0-2 the count to Selick. Bases juiced for the Braves. 3-0 lead, bottom of the 6th. The pitch from Delameter swung on and missed for the first out of the inning for the Braves. Number 4, left fielder Cade Long. First pitch outside, strike, 0-1. Pitch misses, ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch misses outside, that time 2-1. The 2-1 to Cade Long, bases loaded, over his head inside, 3-1. And Delameter in danger of walking in another run, which might get him pulled from the game. It's been a tight game most of the way, just a 2-0 lead. Both of the Braves' runs scored in the first inning, but Logan Kind has scored here in the 6th inning after coming up with the leadoff triple and then an RBI single from Wyatt Hesselman. Pitch turned on and chopped hard foul up along the third base on deck path. Count is full, 3-2. Pitch from Delameter, chopped straight up, and this is going to be over our head, right off the roof above us. 3-2, still the count. 1 out. Cade Long, the Braves left fielder, the hitter. The 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed for strike 3. 2 outs now for the Braves. But they did, if nothing else, they did at least pick up an insurance run. Batting for the Braves, designated hitter number 5, Christian Lyda. And our ground ball off the top of the mound. That's going to get into center field. 1 run will score. Hesselman crosses the plate. Coming in to score also is number 3, Justin Walters. Christian Lyda, 2 RBI single here in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 outs, gives the Braves a 5-0 lead. Batting number 8, right fielder Jack Lyda. And the pitch is going to hit Jack, and the bases are loaded again, this time with 2 outs. Second baseman, top of the order, number 9, Lane Gilbert. A couple of Taft fans accusing Jack Lyda of turning into the pitch. Lane Gilbert now batting with 2 outs. First pitch from Delameter, swings at a pitch low and away, well out of the strike zone, 0-1. Taken for strike 2 that time. Breaking ball misses high, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 waved at, high chopper off the plate. Throw to first is in time to get Jack Lyda or Lane Gilbert despite the slide. But the Braves do get some insurance runs. A leadoff triple from Logan Kind, who scores on an RBI single from Wyatt Hesselman, and Christian Lyda gets a 2 RBI single after 6 complete now. Taft down to their last 3 outs, Banks 5. And Taft nothing when we return with the top of the 7th.
Want to give your kitchen or bath a fresh new look? Jason Bond Remodeling has over 20 years experience fabricating and installing stone countertops and can upgrade your home with the countertops of your dreams without the dreamy price tag. They pride themselves on quality and customer satisfaction. They also offer cabinet installation and will do their best to beat any bid by 10%. Based in Washington County and will service most Portland area locations. For quality kitchen and bath remodels, call Jason Bond Remodeling at 503-430-0145.
Jim's Market in Banks is an institution serving the community for generations. They're actively involved in events and athletics from the youth league to high school level. Let them serve you with their locally grown fresh produce, fresh bakery items, including custom cakes, and quick hot food from their in-store deli. Jim's Market, conveniently located at the south entrance to Banks.
Two, three, four, the order to lead off the top of the 7th. Ground ball to the right side, picked up by Gilbert, the second baseman. The throw to Blake Jewett for out number 1 in the top of the 7th. 1 pitch, 1 away. Number 15, third baseman Armando Fajardo. First pitch from Logan Kind, overthrew that one too hard, bounced high in front of the plate all the way into the top of the backstop, 1-0. The 1-0 from Logan, downstairs 2-0. Both pitchers have gone the distance for their respective teams. Baron Delameter for Taft and Logan Kind for the Braves. 2-0 the count. Up and in to Fajardo, 3-0. I do not believe Logan Kind would be pulled unless possibly the tying run came to the plate. He's only allowed 3 base runners. Does appear to be tiring a bit, though. Finds the plate that time, but has missed the 3 previous pitches. to Fajardo, the Tigers' third baseman. Logan's 3-1 is a nice pitch, lifted foul out of play off the right side over the top. 3-2. Pitch is foul tipped, but out of the glove of Cross, and count remains full. Braves 13-2 on the season, coming off of a 5-2 win at Valley Catholic on Wednesday. Hard ground ball back up the middle, in town! Oh, if he had made the catch cleanly, it would have been in time, I think. But it hops away from Blake Jewett, and Taft is still has life with a base runner at first, one out, trailing 5-0 in the bottom of the seventh, or top of the seventh. Batting number 3, first baseman Zach Hankins. So just the fourth base runner of the game for Taft. Logan looks at first, fires pitch upstairs high for ball 1. And this is going to be lifted to the right side. Gilbert over near the line makes the catch behind first, coming over from his position at second base for out number 2. Taft is now down to their final at bat. Batting number 9, shortstop Ezra James. That pitch is fouled into the top of the short section of the backstop near the Taft dugout off the first base side, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch at the knee, strike 2 called Ezra James. Taft down to their final strike. 5-0 lead for Banks. 2 outs in the bottom of the seventh. 2 in the first, 3 in the sixth. And Logan Kine, that one's going to be flared. Just foul down the first base side, much to the chagrin of the Tigers' first base head coach. 0-2 still the count to Ezra James. That had the look of possibly an RBI for Ezra James. That would have gave Taft their first run of the game. Still 0-2 the count, 2 outs, top of the seventh. Banks a 7-0 lead, or 5-0 lead. Logan Kine looking for the complete game, waves at a high pitch out of the strike zone to end the game. Logan Kine, I'm sure double-digit strikeouts, only allows 4 base runners. Taft got runners at the corners in the top of the second, but the third out came on a pickoff move at the plate in a rundown between third and home after the hitter at the plate had just struck out. Taft had another runner aboard after that was caught in a double play, and Taft does get a base runner here in the top of the seventh, but unable to score. And offensively for the Braves, two runs scored in the bottom of the first as Logan Kine and Wyatt Hesselman back-to-back doubles scored the first 2 runs of the game. And then in the bottom of the sixth, it was Logan Kine with the leadoff triple. He came in to score after a single from Wyatt Hesselman, and it was Christian Lyda DHing for the Braves tonight with a hard single back up the middle off the top of the mound that scored 2 more runs as the Braves picked up 3 runs in the bottom of the sixth, got some insurance runs as I thought they might need. However, Taft really didn't threaten as kind of thought they might late in the game. Final score, Banks 5, Taft nothing, but Taft still looks like they're a playoff team. Banks hasn't had too many single-digit victories tonight, and this was a a pretty good game on both sides, offensively and defensively, for both teams. But just timely hitting for Banks, and Taft kind of hit into a couple of situations that really hurt them, keeping them from getting runners across the plate, especially on that pickoff move in the top of the second inning when they had 2 runners aboard. Never had more than 2 runners aboard after the top of the second inning, and really didn't threaten after that. Our final score, Banks 5 and Taft nothing. Our Oregon National Guard hero of the game, Christian Lida, 2 RBIs with that 2 RBI single in the bottom of the 6th. And that will do it for us. Your final score, Banks 5, Taft nothing. We'll be back with you Wednesday as Banks hosts Warrenton, and then also back here on Saturday, a week from tomorrow, as the Braves host Catlin Gable of Southwest Portland. Hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a blessed Friday night. Stay safe and enjoy. We'll talk to you on Wednesday. Hope to hear from you then. Good night and God bless.